So I did not mean to fully just ditch YouTube and never come back, but I'm going to share with you where I've been. I had my fourth baby, and I will share my biggest postpartum tip because that is what I'm in the middle of. So, like I said, I had my fourth baby. So I've obviously just been kind of laying low towards the end of this pregnancy and postpartum and not making time to be here on YouTube. But I have been consistently working on the podcast. This is something I told you guys about before I just abruptly stopped posting. So I have been podcasting pretty much every week. There's a ton of birth, postpartum, all my birth stories are actually on there, a ton of newborn content, and just motherhood content in general, Bible reading tips, all that good stuff over on the podcast. I've been releasing an episode pretty much every week. So that it's called the Motherhood Made Simple podcast. And you can listen wherever you listen to podcasts. You can search Motherhood Made Simple or go to the link in on my page. I don't know if I can link things here, but it's on my what is it called on YouTube? I don't know. Press on my name and then go to links. I know you know how to do it. So that's where I've been devoting most of my time when I have time, because often I just don't have time to come out and set up a camera or something, but I still just want to share what I've been learning and what we've been doing, just in case it can bless someone else. So that's what I've been devoting most of my time to. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, my biggest postpartum tip. This is not a conventional postpartum tip. You might not like it. Here's my biggest postpartum tip I decided. This is the first postpartum I did this. Get rid of your smartphone. That's the other reason I haven't really been here on YouTube, because for about 5 months I was using this little Nokia. I'm clearly doing this on a smartphone right now. I kept it. It was like a iPad that I would order groceries on and stuff and keep turned off in a drawer. And for all of my calling and texting, I was using this little Nokia for about 5 months. And sadly, I did actually switch back to my smartphone because this phone was kind of glitching out. It went, and this was my phone in 2013, by the way. So when I met my husband, this was my phone. And all of our old texts are on there. It's super cute. And pretty cringy. Let me get my baby 1 second. Okay, thank you. I don't like to show my kids on social media, but you know, she said. Anyways, so it started glitching out and it started texting all my old texts to people. So, which was funny and cute when it was my husband and my mom and stuff, but even people I haven't talked to in probably like 10 years. So that was a little bit embarrassing. But I was using this as my main phone for calls and texts, and honestly, it was amazing. I was actually really sad to switch back to my smartphone as my main phone, and I would in a heartbeat switch back to some kind of dumb phone, but I think I'm going to need to buy one. So I don't know what's out there these days. Let me know in the comments if you know a good dumb phone that's out there, a good option. Let me know, because I would seriously consider that. When I first switched away from this phone, I felt so free. It was the nicest feeling. Like I would go to the bathroom and I could poop without my phone. Like, I know that sounds really obvious, and even like 10 years ago, people would think I'm so dumb for saying that, but you know what I mean. You go to the bathroom, it's like, oh, I should probably see what's happening on Facebook. Oh, I should probably order groceries. Oh, wasn't there something I was supposed to be doing? I just found I was constantly getting distracted on my smartphone. So when I first got rid of it, it gave me so much peace to just be without my smartphone. And then as time went on, it did get, the main thing that was frustrating is sending texts, typing on this little phone, and that sometimes it would glitch out and I would miss important messages and it would send very weird messages to people. So that's why I switched back. I don't want to spend any money on a different dumb phone option right now, so that's why I haven't really looked into that. But that's why it's become my number one tip for postpartum. So it was the last few months of pregnancy that I was without my smartphone, and then the first couple months postpartum. And I have to say, like, I never realized it in the moment, but looking back at my other postpartums, I think I've had just like a little bit of postpartum anxiety. Nothing too crazy, nothing that I had to medicate or anything, but just very anxious thoughts, very, what am I trying to say? Intrusive thoughts. But this postpartum has been my most peaceful postpartum. So it's very unconventional, but that's my new number one postpartum tip. Get rid of your smartphone, switch to a nice 2013 phone. Just a minute, Ria, I'm just making a video, okay? So if you, as I'm able, I will start to show up back here on YouTube, maybe just in some shorts or some lives because as time allows. But in the meantime, definitely go check out the podcast. Like I said, it's called Motherhood Made Simple, or you can grab my devotional. Oh, wrong side. Oh, it matches my baby. How cute. You can get my devotional over on Amazon. This was a labor of love because I realized a lot of us as moms have trouble making time to read the Bible, and it's easy to make excuses and say that we just don't have time or we can't do it as a mom or all kinds of stuff like that. And in this, I kind of compiled all the knowledge I have after having my first baby and then 2 under 2, 3 under 3, now 4 under 4. And in all of those times, one of the things that keeps me the most anchored and keeps me finding joy in the Lord through motherhood is reading God's word. And I want that for you too. If you've been struggling to read the Bible, I hope this devotional feels like a lifeline for you. So it's called Bible Time Take Back, and that link is also over on my, again, what's it called? Page. Just press on my name, press on links. You'll see the podcast and then the link to grab a copy of the devotional. You can grab it, a physical copy like this, or you can read it on Kindle, which is my preferred way to read, especially postpartum and feeding a new little baby. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon on here. Now I forget how to stop this. Okay, maybe? Yes.